Okay, welcome to our first podcast. My name's Zapata,
My name's Santos.
and I hate my fucking voice. So,
Join the club.
join the fucking club. Today we thought we'd start off by talking about weird shit that we do. I'll start. I eat limes, and I like it.
Thought
I
you were
cut
gonna
them
say
in.
ass.
Not yet. I eat limes, and I cut them in half. I put lime. I don't put lime. I put salt or chili powder, like tajin, get in Mexico, and you just bite into it, and it's really good.
That's
It doesn't
disgusting.
bother me at all. What's wrong
You're
with it?
pretty. You're pretty. I feel like you know you're weird. I feel like probably in Mexico it's not weird.
In
In
Mexico, it's
other,
not weird.
yeah, exactly. So it's
Yeah,
probably just like a cultural thing.
it could be.
I don't know.
Um,
Like I feel like probably to the Spanish speaking world, it's probably pretty normal. Spicy food and shit.
I think so. And like, it's
Um,
good for the teeth. It whitens them.
uh, in
Not great for the
moderation.
enamel.
After a while, it fucks up your teeth.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna lose my teeth by the time I'm like 40.
Veneers is the solution to that.
What's one thing you do that's weird?
Uh, I I eat room temperature oatmeal, just with I make it with water, like the
Oh, that's even worse.
like the
You don't use
packets.
milk?
No,
Why?
I don't have milk. I don't drink enough, so I don't buy milk. But yeah, no, I don't heat it up or anything. Like my water is also like room temperature, so like I don't know, 70 degrees.
That's actually disgusting.
It's disgusting, but like
It's
it's not.
disgusting.
It's not. It's how I prefer it. It's not disgusting. I can
Okay.
understand how it might seem disgusting, but like it's actually pretty good. It's more like a cereal vibe than a hot cereal, I guess. I don't know, you know?
I think it's just weird because like it just reminds me of like the protein shakes. Like I've had it with water and it tastes
Okay, well,
like
also I'm not
milk,
adding that much water. Like it's still like
moist.
you can make a ball out of it. Like it's not like liquid. You know what I mean? It's not like
I
a
don't,
soup,
what are you
breakfast
having for
soup,
breakfast? Soup.
oatmeal soup.
Oatmeal soup.
But like no, yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like it sounds worse than it is because it's honestly pretty good.
I mean, I guess I haven't tried it, so I can't judge you. All I can say is fuck you, but that's
I mean, fair enough.
fair enough. I mean, I eat limes, so
I'm training for the apocalypse. You know,
is that
when
how
there's
you're
only
gonna? Is that how you
yeah,
plan on living?
yeah, when there's only oatmeal left to eat, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, it tastes so bad. It's not heated up." And be like, "I love it." That's how I always start my day. Nothing's changed.
I'd rather fucking kill myself than
Start my
live
day with a
with that
win.
kind of apocalypse. Have you ever thought of
Yeah,
like what you would do in the apocalypse? It's like where you would go, what you'd do.
I guess you'd probably have to hunt. Would you ever hunt?
I'd
Okay,
hunt.
let's say not in an apocalypse, but like, would you
Yeah,
ever hunt? Like nowadays, would you get into it?
yeah, I'd hunt. I also want to go to like to a shooting range. I think that'd be fun. Um,
Yeah.
I want to shoot turkeys. Turkeys just have it coming for me.
Why?
It's just
What do you mean?
it's just the eyes, you know? They're looking at you like I'm the alpha. It's like no, you're not. You're a bird. I'm gonna fucking eat you.
It's a
But you're gonna taste
godless
dry.
creature.
Yeah, it's a godless creature. It's like the emu in Australia. You know,
Yeah. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
shoot
I,
turkey. What would you do?
I feel like I'd get into hunting, but like probably not like bear, because like I don't know,
It's a
wouldn't really
fucking
want to eat it.
bear.
But like
Yeah.
deer, like moose, turkeys, pigs.
All
I
right.
don't know,
Yeah, okay.
rabbits,
I think rabbits
duck,
would be fun.
Canadian geese, just because I fucking don't like them.
I hate geese.
Yeah,
The
and
shits
like
they leave.
the season limit is apparently it's pretty high, so like you shoot a bunch of them.
Is it easy to hunt in Canada?
No idea, but I want to get into it. Definitely something I want to do. Like I want to get like my firearms license and all that, and I want
Yeah.
to start at least hunting like I don't know, like turkeys or something.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like kind of a hypocrite eating meat and like not, having the guts to kill it myself.
Yeah, it's like
Because like I
it's an
know the
honor
first time
thing.
I know the first time I ever like actually do it, it's not going to be enjoyable.
You're gonna feel like remorse and guilt.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think that just shows you're normal. Besides eating the whole oatmeal thing, that just shows you're
Yeah,
human.
fuck you. Yeah.
I think the first time, because my dad used to be a cop back where we're from, and he got like this little pellet gun, and whenever we would go like camping, he'd bring it with us. And one time, I was shooting, and I shot my bike by accident, and just blew all the air out of my front wheel. And I just
Fucking
remember being so
dumbass.
sad. I was so disappointed. It was my Batman bike. There was no more need for speed.
And you gotta beat me. Yeah.
I know I think with hunting, it's like, where do you go hunting here in Ontario?
I think like you could probably I think you can hunt on private land. Like if you ask like the landowner for permission, I think it kind of works like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if you can like hunt on like crown land, maybe,
Maybe.
but like definitely on like private property if you get permission from the owner, you could definitely hunt there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I have no idea. But definitely, yeah, definitely something I want to get into. Especially because like I've watched a couple of like YouTube videos on it, and it seems like pretty like a nice like family thing, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
brings people together.
Yeah, it's definitely like an old tradition for a lot of people, especially up north. The more up north you go, like the more likely they are to be hunters and whatnot.
Yeah,
I don't mind it, you know.
yeah. I mean, like I fish, so
Yeah,
same thing. Just
just
a
killing the
stupid
food.
stupider animal. Like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
And
feel like people kind of don't realize, maybe city people don't realize like the good that hunters actually do, because like in reality so much money from hunting goes back into conservation and like
mm-hmm.
actually preserving and expanding like the habitat of animals.
And it's also
Like
animal control. I mean, it
yeah,
also affects
and
other
like
ecosystems and whatnot, right?
yeah, especially with like predator control and stuff like that, like hunting wolves and bears.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize that like too many deer is bad, like or too many predators is bad. Just balance, right?
Balance, as all things should be.
You need to know balance. But yeah, and in a way, like uh, most hunters are conservationists.
Mm-hmm.
Conservation, yeah, did I
Well, I
say that
mean,
right?
if you're gonna do hunting, you can't be pro destroying the land because then you have
Well,
nowhere else.
obviously there's outliers, but I feel like in general, like especially the way the government promotes it, like it seems like if you're doing everything right, like you should be well informed on where you're hunting,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So like they do care about the animals, and I feel like obviously, like I said, there's outliers.
Yeah, yeah. And just like in anything else. I think the scariest thing, it just reminded me, like, whenever I go camping, it scares me of all the wildlife that's there, but then I'm like, I'm the intruder, actually. Like, this is their land. It's weird because, like, I've seen a bear when I went
Camping?
camping. Yeah.
Fuck, that's
It was,
scary.
it was a kill bear. Like, I saw something, like, rummaging, because what we used to do, we'd hung the garbage up and put it up as high as we can in the tree.
Yeah.
And I just remember like hearing like something trying to climb the tree, and I'm like, what the fuck? I got out and I checked. It's a fucking bear. He was like, like
Did it make a noise?
back inside, and I just went back inside. I just didn't move. I fell back to sleep.
Went back in your tent.
I'm back in my tent.
Very safe.
The fucking millimeters of cheap material kept me safe for the night.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's the closest I've ever been to a bear.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever been that close to a bear outside of like a zoo or like a sanctuary.
I don't like zoos. I fucking hate zoos. It's just so depressing.
Yeah, I feel like certain animals it's okay. You know what I mean? If you can give it like a good habitat, but like a wolf, it's kind of you're not going to give it enough
It's
space.
counterproductive. Or like the places like SeaWorld, where they keep like
That's fucked up.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Like the
I feel like
parking
that I
lot
feel
is
like that's worse
bigger.
than a zoo.
It's for sure worse than a zoo. Because those animals are like, they're
Normally
entertainers.
and too normally
They're predators
you,
too.
you can't even how big is its right habitat? Like normally like a wolf has a territory and it's it's
Hmm.
a couple I don't know. It's quantifiable. Like what's the range of a fucking orca? It's huge.
It's huge. Like the space they give them is just disgusting. And all the fucking snotty kids that go and throw shit into the their area, and like they make them do tricks. It's just so depressing. Like the parking lot is by far like 1,000 times bigger than whatever area they give them.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's something that's kind of antiquated and it's eventually gonna die out.
I better. I think I read somewhere like Germany doesn't do circuses anymore. They use like holograms apparently, or some sort of
Oh, circuses. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think we do animal circuses either.
no, I don't think so either.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. That's even worse.
That's just as bad as the whole orca thing.
Yeah. Especially elephants too. It's such an intelligent animal,
Oh, those guys hurt for
and
decades. Yeah,
they
for
literally use I don't know what it's called, but it's like a metal rod with a hook on the end,
mm,
and they literally stab the elephants to get them to do shit. Not stab, but poke them,
poke them.
pierce their skin.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
How do you feel about poachers? Like
Well, I mean, that's just stupid,
that's just illegal hunting. Yeah.
Especially here, I don't know if we have that many endangered animals to hunt. You know what I mean? Like everything's
Hmm.
pretty well stable,
Yeah.
but it's still terrible because it's ruining the experience for the people who do it legitimately. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just giving it a bad name, a bad rep.
It's just fucking everything up. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I said, hunting is about conserving animals and ensuring that
There's a balance in
the
nature.
next generation of people get to enjoy it too.
Hmm.
And poaching kind of takes that away from people, right?
It's just so sad to see because like they have to take off the elephant's uh,
Tusks.
tusks, sorry, and just so the poachers can't get to them or they dye
Damn.
them pink.
Yeah, they put something on it to ruin it.
Yeah, I don't even know what the tusk is used for. Apparently, like alternative
Chinese
medicine.
medicine.
Mm.
Chinese. Yeah. I feel like it's even worse in Africa and stuff because trophy hunting is really big, and I feel like it probably gets
Yeah.
a bad rap. But in reality, those guys who go over there and spend 10, 15 grand, most of them don't hunt, lions or fucking leopards and cheetahs. I feel like most of them go there to hunt
Elephants.
deer and shit, and
Hmm.
you know what I mean, things that are actually plentiful.
Hmm.
And they all that money ends up getting funneled into conservation, like I said, of the endangered species.
Yeah.
And too, I watched a YouTuber. His name's Flair, and he went and did I don't know, trophy hunting thing there, and
Yeah.
they whatever, they go shoot an animal every day or two, and then they eat it. So I don't know, there's 10 guys at the kind of hunting resort. I don't know, it's not really a resort, it's a couple buildings, but
Hmm.
um, whatever, they'll like, let's say they shoot a deer, the deer will like feed them for the night, like for the day, whatever, and then the rest of it is given to like villagers or sold to the villagers nearby. So
That's nice.
it kind of like doesn't, nothing goes to waste, like at
Oh, I
all,
know.
except he like the butcher in the video was saying like nothing but the stomach contents go to waste, which is fucking crazy.
How come stomach contents are used?
It's partially digested plants.
Hmm.
Like that gets thrown out, but like all the organs and stuff is eaten, and like the bones and everything. Like, so like
Have you? Yeah.
yeah, it's not all bad. You know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, shooting lions is fucked up, but like what's the difference between shooting a deer here and shooting a deer in Africa? You know, same shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's lots of them. Doesn't matter. That's my opinion. I don't know.
I just like it when it's like ethical and, like you said, practical and conservative for the environment. It's like if you're shooting just to gloat and to do harm, like as any other poacher does, you're fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
I
opposed
feel
to anyone hunting.
I feel like most people in North America, whatever they shoot, they eat. You know, like no one, like for the most part, no one's shooting deer and throwing it out. Like
No.
even like moose, bear, like maybe bear people are shooting and throwing out, but like even then, I don't. As far as hunters go, I feel like
Yeah.
everyone's eating it. You know, poachers, probably different story, but like I don't know.
I just remember my boss telling me, because I work at a butcher shop, my boss telling me, he's like, yeah, I've eaten bear. I'm like, well, how was it? It was like, it was tough. I'm like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, we went hunting and it took us a couple hours. We shot one, but the guy who shot had a license and all that. And they fucking did it. I was like,
That's pretty
wow,
cool.
that's cool. He also eats brain. Have you ever eaten brain, Orvin?
Of what?
Eaten brain of beef?
No, I have not. But I think my family eats like lamb's head or rabbit's head or something. I don't know, something like
Really?
that. Yeah.
You sell plenty of that. It's just, I find it weird. It's like, I guess because it's not in my culture. I find it.
It's one of those things. I feel like old cultures probably do it. You know what I mean? Like it's
Culture,
definitely
yeah.
not a North American thing
No.
at all. But like old European cultures, you know, they don't waste anything, right?
Mhm. Nor should they. I mean, whatever.
Hey,
Making the most of the kill.
clearly you can eat it. Clearly it's edible.
Yeah. They've been doing fine so far.
Yeah. But apparently, like bear has, it can have parasites, like a lot of parasites, and like you're supposed to like cook bear like really well, and if you don't, then like obviously the parasites get passed on to you.
That's the risk of the game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I tried deer
How
the other day. It was pretty good. It was just like a pepperoni pepperette kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So like you couldn't even tell it was deer. It was really good.
Byproduct. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my dad got it from a coworker.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was really good.
I think. Well, to be honest, I haven't had like too many meats like that. I've never had deer or elk or anything like that. I've had at most lamb. I haven't even had rabbit.
Really,
I've never
rabbit's
had rabbit.
good. Rabbit's delicious.
I think it's just because it reminds me of my pet Max, who ran away. I miss you, Max. Come back.
He didn't run away. Your family ate him.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do they eat rabbit?
No, they don't. But you know
Your neighbors do.
you know what's fucked up? I remember my boss telling me, he was like, I had this rabbit, and one day we were just out, and he broke his leg, and so I brought him back home and I asked my dad if I could eat it, and he said yeah. So I had my fucking pet for dinner. I was like, what
That's
the fuck?
so weird.
That is the weirdest story I've ever heard. And like he didn't tell his cousin, Because his cousin also had it with him. He didn't tell him where the rabbit came from.
That's pretty funny.
Fucked up. I mean, I wouldn't eat my pet. I'd bury it.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
if
like,
your pet is a food animal, it's kind of different.
I mean,
Eating a dog is weird. That's not a food animal.
that's not a food animal.
Like if your pet's a cow. Eh. Or a pig, like,
He had it coming,
yeah,
looking all delicious.
yeah, he knew what this was all about.
Babe, trust me, I won't eat you next day.
Wink.
Wait, wait.
I lied. Hitler said he wouldn't invade Czechoslovakia. People lie.
People lie. Never trust anyone. Well, I think we're coming to the end of this
Yeah.
episode.
I think so.
What do you think?
Seems like a good place to call it.
Seems like a good place